So this is Ploshcha Rynok, or Rynok Square. And this is honestly, even though it's the most touristy place in the city, my favorite part of the city. And you can understand why once you see the montage of all the beautiful places. And the reason why I'm taking you here is because despite it being my favorite place in the world since I was a kid, there is literally nothing left here from when I was a kid. There is only one cafe in this entire vicinity that still exists since when I was in high school, and I'm gonna take you there. It's also probably not the best cafe that they have here now, but you know, alas, we'll go check it out. My mom is gonna murder me, like actually. She's gonna murder me, but I'm gonna show you where I grew up. She's gonna murder me because I'm coming here unannounced, but I'm gonna take her dog for a walk, so she's likely gonna melt a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Мамо? Привіт. О, ти така підтягнена.
Добрий день.
Знімаю, я з вами привітався.
Ну що, брати Боню?
Так, ти щось будеш брати?
Ти Боню?
Ну, тільки Боня,
Так.
так?
Так.
Ти за Боню зайшла?
Так.
Він не змучить ти там?
Привіт, малеча, та, привіт. Пішли, заяць. So this is where my dad grew up, and this is where my grandma has always lived, and we tried to call on her so she could come out to the balcony, which she used to do when I was a kid. Honestly, like I would just come here and like yell out her name and she would like show up, but I think she might be busy or she's not home. Unlikely, but you know, and that's where I spent most of my childhood. I'm not gonna tell you the address to this place, but you can see the house. It's a very cool house. My dad actually renovated that door. It's, yeah, this is like my childhood. That's all. Иди сюда, хрюмкис. Давай. Бурум. Боніки, давай. Боніки, хроніки. This did not exist before. It did not look nearly as put together. Yeah, makeshift skate park. Now this is starting to look like what I remember it to be. You know, outdated. But basically, this is the veterinary university, and because there is a park and a lake over there, we'll walk over. There are lots of kids who hang out here. So at some point in like 8th grade or 7th grade, I was grounded for a month and I couldn't go anywhere. My fault. I mean, I got drunk and my dad obviously found out because I was drunk and he grounded me. And so we had a dog, and I realized that the one way that I can meet my friends is to walk the dog. So I would take the dog and I would hang out here with all of my friends for like 5 hours because the dog really needed the walk. And this is what my friends used to use as a skate park because we did not have a designated one. And as you can see, there's lots of different textures and railings and all this stuff. So I would just literally sit here for hours and hours on end with my dog, who was getting so much attention because that was my only way out of my grounding. And now I have this little thing. It is not the same dog, but the same principle, you know. I'm walking the dog again, and I did take the dog from my mom, and it's been like 2.5 hours, so you know. Come on, Boніки, пішли. So this is the lake. Це озеро. It's actually super nice in the summer, and I'm pretty sure that some of my friends at some point jumped into it. This is like the equivalent of jumping into Hudson River, though. I don't think the people who jumped into this lake should be allowed back in society, but potato. But yeah, that's my childhood, literally. And my grandma lives right around the corner too. So it's super nice. Right? Right, doggo? You were not even a project then. I am working on something really cool here. So I'm back home, and this was, you know, a short little tour of my Lviv. You could call it a brief tour of my Lviv. And you might have not noticed, you probably didn't notice because most people don't notice, but I changed socks, and these are actually socks I wear every day. Well, not these particular pairs, those were new, but I do wear Dodo socks every day, and the reason why I wanted to shout them out is because they made it possible for us to buy 500 pairs of socks for the frontline units of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. They gave us a huge discount, and they do really, really cool collaborations with different units and different places where they donate parts, and I think it's about either 30 or 50% of the profit to the military. And these Bonia. All right, well, these socks that my brother won't let you see right here are part of such collaboration, and profits from them go to the military. And I think they're a really cool brand. They're out of Lviv, and I really wanted to showcase them because even if it wasn't for today's shoot, you would still see Dodo socks on my feet every day because I love supporting this brand, and I love them literally because not only are they like the best socks I've ever owned, and all of my socks are from them, but also because they're for a good cause and they are a Ukrainian company. So yeah, I just thought I would bring them into my little tour. All right.